With us now are Bob and Greg, and we're going to be talking about the comfort of a chair, not just any chair, a body built chair. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Doing very well. Thanks for having us.
Doing
So,
very well, thank you.
so I sat with, I don't know if you know the story, Bob, right?
Oh,
I was at this convention, I was at this like trade show, and I went and I sat in one of the chairs, and
mhm.
I was just having a really great time. So much so that people were walking by, they're like, "Hey, Donna." I'm like, "You guys, you have to try this chair," right? I was bringing people in that I knew because the chair is that comfortable. And then along walks Greg, and
Mhm.
Greg comes by, did not know that he worked for Bodybuilt. And that's how I wanted to just showcase you guys and thank you so much because Body Built is a really great chair. So, Bob, you're the regional director, I think, of something, right? What's your
Regional Director
director
of
of sales?
Sales. Yes.
Okay. How long have you been with the company?
I've been with the company for 12 years.
Okay. What do you love best about Body Built?
I think what I like best is the customer experience. You have an individual that may have, say, a tailbone sensitivity issue,
Ah,
and the comfort they get from sitting in a body built chair. It's like they get that aha moment.
I actually have a family member that has that, and I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
So it's the customization of where you can help people feel a little more comfortable. And how about you, Greg? What do you love best about working at Body Built?
That we can help people out,
Okay.
it's amazing. Example is we work with a PR company, and one of the individuals who has the chair, the daughter had back surgery, and she just told us that the daughter was using it and loves it. Feels so good in it.
It is really different. What is it about that customization that you can do for someone's office chair that makes it different than something you can just get off the rack?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest differences is the modularity in our chair.
Okay.
We're all different size individuals. I'm 6'3", 270 pounds. So I need a different chair. Someone who might be 5'2", 128 pounds
Well, not 120
needs,
pounds, but yeah, but I know
yeah,
what you're saying,
needs a
right?
different chair. So we're able to create chairs to fit different individuals, thus the name Body Built.
Similar to like a car. When you go shopping for a car, right? There's people come in different sizes. You're not gonna,
That's
you may
correct.
not fit in that little tiny, tiny, tiny
That's
sports
correct.
car.
I'll
And I'm
try.
not gonna be able to see over
Right.
the top of a roof of a big truck that you might drive.
Exactly.
Chairs are
Exactly.
the same way.
That's right. In most work environments, you might have, say, 100 employees. 80% of those employees might fit in a standard size chair. And then you have a segment that needs a specialty chair or a different size chair. So we cater to those folks as well.
And the modularization is really cool because like I can already see that this one just sits a little lower and it's a little broader, if you
Exactly.
will, right?
Exactly.
So it fits someone's hips a little bit better.
That's correct. That's correct. That's our wider chair. That's our XL chair. For individuals up to 500 pounds, fit in that chair.
Okay.
We have another chair for folks that are 6'2" and taller. They need a deeper seat pan. We also have a smaller seat pan for those who are 5 foot and shorter.
Hmm.
So different size chairs, different modularity. Same with the back. We have a different size back for different size individuals. So
And I was telling Greg too when I was there that day, like the lumbar support.
yeah.
So you can have some chairs also, certain styles have like a little bit of that back support if you need it.
Exactly, exactly. We also have air lumbar support that makes it active support. You can blow
Oh,
it up, almost like
hmm.
what you see in some of the automobiles.
And shoes
In
sometimes,
shoes, you can pump up the
right?
desired pressure that you want on your lumbar area.
Now
Yeah,
talking,
like you were
yeah,
talking
yeah,
with Nike, you
right?
can push it right in the
That's
back.
It's
right.
right there. Now, what is this? This is like it looks like an ice cube tray, but it's not,
It's not.
right?
That's actually the secret sauce. That's
Oh,
our that that
well, you
is
put it here, so it's okay that I talk about it, right? Oops,
exactly,
nothing to see
exactly.
here. Okay,
That
so
that is called Skydex. We've connected about 5 years ago with a manufacturer, and what this does, this is inserted right in the sweet spot of every chair.
okay,
We initially started with our 24/7 chairs. You place this inside the chair, it's more durable than foam. Foam tends to collapse
it
after a
does.
while. So it's more durable than foam and it reduces the seated pressure. So after sitting down for 5, 6 hours, your body gets to that what they call bottoming out and you need to stand up. Well, this reduces the seated pressure from sitting all day.
I get a lot of pain in my hips and the hip
Yeah,
joints from that, from
yeah.
sitting all day. And I also think it's because it's tipped. My hip,
hmm hmm
it tipped my seat
Seat
is
pan.
tipped band
Right,
back a little bit.
right,
And also like where your legs or your knees hit. So that's
right.
what you're talking about? That's called the pan?
You have the seat pan
So,
inside.
right?
Also, what you most folks really need is some contouring in their seat pan.
Okay.
And you'll see that seat pan has a little bit of contouring, and that helps evenly distribute your body weight, which
Lovely.
because
makes a
most of
big
them are
difference.
flat,
Yeah.
so
That's
you don't have any contour in there to help you out.
So Bob, obviously you've been a professional for a while. So then when you went to go work for Bodybuilt, did you find that your job was a little easier even for you as a a person that has a lot of height?
Oh, it was great for me.
Okay.
For someone my size, I can't fit in the average size, but it's been an education. I didn't know as much about the technology of chairs as I do now, and that's what we do at bodybuilding. A lot of it is educating the consumer as to how to sit and the best position to put your body in throughout a 7 or 8 hour day. So we do a lot of educating of our clients. We work with a lot of ergonomists throughout the country within different companies, large companies, just to make sure individuals are comfortable in their work environment.
Because comfort, we do spend a lot of time at work, Greg, right? I know you work with a lot of hospitals, you work with a lot of educational institutions, correct?
Yes, and we
Okay.
also work with standard insurance, and Bob can go into that where we help them out with their customers
Right.
who have had issues.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
A,
that's important,
a lot of what we
right?
do for that company and so many companies is work with their accommodations coordinator, whether it's a medical accommodation or what we call a reasonable accommodation. And a medical accommodation could be I have a bad back, I've had back surgery, so I need a better chair for my work environment. And of course, what we call reasonable accommodation is just someone who taller or
Mm-hmm.
wider,
Mm-hmm.
so they need that accommodation. So whether it's the Standard or MD Anderson, Purdue University. We do a lot of stools, lab stools, lab seating.
Wow.
We do a lot with public utilities for 24/7 environments, police departments, 911 call centers, where individuals are sitting down all day long for 7 to 12 hours a day.
It
Um,
makes absolute perfect sense.
yeah.
You know, the same way that you're going to shop for like the right computer,
hmm
right, or the other tools for your company,
That's great.
why not the chair?
Spend a little bit of time and effort researching a good chair. It makes a difference. It's all about comfort. So,
I'm excited by
yeah.
this. And I'm also happy to know that it's made in the United States of America. It's made in Texas.
Yes,
That's
yes.
really phenomenal, right?
For about 38 years, we've been manufacturing chairs in Navasota, Texas, which is the suburbs of Houston, Texas. And we literally ship all over the US and also other countries as well. So we've got a nice broad base of clients throughout.
So I heard a little birdie say that possibly this chair might be one that I could take for a test drive. Is that a
Donna, I
possibility?
think that one has your name on
It does have my name on it, right?
it. Right.
So we'll be right back because I'm going to take my new chair for a test drive. And through the magic of television, I'm now in my new chair. Yay! It is actually very comfortable. So thank you guys for that. And then while we were switching over, somebody from the audience just said, "Where can I get it?" So where can they get their own chair?
Online, you can go to contacts, and
Okay,
we identify who can service and sell the chair in the area.
excellent. Are you happy, Greg?
Yes,
Are you
very.
happy, Bob?
Extremely.
And I am very, very happy. You know why? Because
You're in
I am
bodybuilding.
very, very comfortable. So take it from me and my wonderful, happy journey that it's important to make sure that you have the right fit for your chair. Because if somebody like me that spends a lot of time sitting is feeling comfortable after just 5 minutes in this chair, I'm sure that you will as well. And thank you for watching.